Look, you gotta understand, we come from a town where there's nothing but brown people. I mean, you know, there was one white kid and he was rich and we all made fun of him. You, you know exactly what I'm talking about, dude. But you know, we still
racist.
yeah, reverse racism. But we still hung out with him. You know, he was still our friend because you know he was rich and had money. We're back. It's fucking Thursday, May the 6th, 2021. I remembered. Hell yeah. What up, Geeky?
What's up, son?
What are you doing, bro? Just chilling.
Cracking open a beer.
Me too, bros.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone out there. All right. Let's get into it, bro. We're gonna start like we always do with a motherfucking YouTube comments. Once again, thank you to the brand new subscriber because we only had one this whole week. Thanks to that motherfucker. He's private, so I don't even know who it was. But thanks. You know, you're appreciated. Here's some of the motherfuckers who commented on the last video. We're going to start with Brent Barr. He's a brand new motherfucker. And he goes, "You guys are awesome. Enough said." You know what, Brent? You're fucking awesome, bro. Enough said. Cheers. Cheers to Brett. Cheers. Brett Barr. Thanks for watching us, bro. I like your avatar there. It's Venom. That's pretty tight. All right, Brent. Then we got a returning couple returners, couple of badass motherfuckers. We're gonna start with a good friend, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Guys, didn't at the end of Mortal Kombat Shang Tsung say that the dead just go to another portal or some shit? So in the sequel, depending on how they go, they can go back in time and get in more into the lore. They can continue with Noob Saibot, which they probably will, and they'll do them justice. There will be a sequel, and it will be better than this one. They're thinking of using Ryan Reynolds as Johnny Cage. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, I'm excited for it. Ryan Reynolds, hell yeah. The sad part about it, and we talked about it in the last video, is the way it's looking, there probably won't be a sequel, bro. They're not making money.
Well, we just need to bombard them with a bunch of fucking emails and let them know that we're gonna watch it.
Or if anybody
we're gonna buy the DVD. Maybe they can make money off of us buying the DVD.
Yeah, or maybe if everybody just sends a thank you card with $20 and mail it to Warner Brothers, Warner Media, and say, please make a sequel with $20, maybe we can get it made with our money.
I wouldn't send money over the mail.
You're to Warner? Why not? You're already fucking paying them for everything else you buy everywhere.
No, I don't trust the people who deliver the shit.
Oh, you're right. You know what? You're right. No, the United States Postal Service is not a safe place to be mailing anything.
They already defunded it enough money.
Years ago, when I was younger, my sister for my birthday sent me one of those Walmart cards, you know, so I could buy groceries in a birthday card. And when I got it, I got the birthday card, and you know, I was like, oh, that's nice. My sister remembered my birthday and whatever. A few days later, she calls me and she's like, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm fine. You know, thanks for the card. She goes, oh, yeah. And she goes, oh, so did you buy a lot of groceries? And I'm like, no, I don't buy a lot of groceries. You know what I get paid. And then she goes, no, you idiot. I sent you a card with some money. And I was like, there's no card. I mean, you sent me a card. It was like funny. And I was like, thank you, you know, but. And she was like, no, there was supposed to be a card. And I was like, what? Some motherfucker there at the fucking post office opened it up, took the fucking Walmart gift card, and then fucking sealed a brand new envelope and fucking gave it to me. And I was wondering, I was like, no wonder the handwriting on it looks different than yours.
Shut the fuck up. He actually forged on he bought you a different one.
No, on the envelope, to and from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was all like,
he did the whole thing.
Yeah, don't mail anything to United States Mail. Mark,
love your sister, so and so.
Yeah. He's gonna love this. Anyways, Mark, we went off the subject there for a little bit, but that's what we do when we're drunk and we're high. Cheers to you, Mark, and thanks for subscribing and liking us, bro. You know, we hope to see you soon again. All right. Next we got another good friend of ours, uh, Joan Clark. This is another newbie that showed up last time. Joan goes, "Hey guys," and we gave Joan a shout out the last time. We give people shout outs if you comment and you're not being a dick, or even I don't know, maybe if you're a funny dick, we might just post you up here. Who knows? Give it a shot. But anyways, Joan goes, "Hey guys, thanks for the shout out. That was cool of you. I honestly spent most of my childhood believing the same thing about blood banks and Blade, and the Blade movie made me even more paranoid about that. Uh, Guyver was my favorite manga. Always happy to see Guyver. Oh yeah, sorry if I used the N word and it caused trouble. But from a black person to a brown person, it's coming from a place of love and respect."
Oh, there we go.
Hang on, Joan. No, hang on, Joan. You're. I hate to be the one to say you're politically incorrect, but let me correct you here. What you meant to say was,
Shit.
hey, yes, me,
This is I know.
me. Here we go, Joan. What you meant to say was, from one brown person to another brown person, because we're all brown, brows.
Yeah.
We're all. You may be a little darker shade of a brown than I am, but we're all brown. And the Asians that for whatever reason people are just running up to and hitting with hammers and shit, they're just a lighter shade of brown, you idiots. They're still brown. They're yellow.
Yeah.
It's lighter than brown. There's two types of people. Yes. Think about it. There's only two types of people in this world.
Mr. Politically Correct. They're
White
yellow.
and brown. That's it. We were all the Asians. We're all under fucking Mexicans and blacks. We're all under brown. There's no blacks and yellows. We're all brown. I'm just saying.
50 Shades of Brown.
No, Joan, we weren't offended. You called us the N words.
No.
When we were in our 20s, that's all we called each other. But
I didn't.
I think you called me that a couple times when you were drunk. Yeah, you did.
I called you out.
Well, but you called me those things. You called me that N words.
No, never did.
A couple times. Yeah, I wish I had.
I'm proud of that one.
I wish I had hidden cameras back then, like I do now, and I would post a video of him saying it to me. But it's all right. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's just a word. It depends on the context of how you use it. Although me, I've already deleted it from my vocabulary, so I'm sorry, I don't use it anymore. That's why I say dudes, motherfuckers, and pieces of shit. Those are the words I use now. But anyway.
Believe me, it took a lot from him. I know him since high school.
Look, you gotta understand, we come from a town where there's nothing but brown people. I mean, there was one white kid, and he was rich, and we all made fun of him. You know exactly what I'm talking about, dude. But we still
racist.
Yeah, reverse racism. But we still hung out with him. He was still our friend because he was rich and had money. Anyways, cheers, Joan.
I'm going to his place and raid his refrigerator.
Raid his refrigerator, play all the video games our parents couldn't afford. Yeah. Anyways, cheers, Joan. Thanks for watching us, and we drink to you, bros.
Oh my god. I remember
brown power.
Looking at his brown power. I remember looking at his shit and I was like, this guy has Kraft macaroni and cheese, not the other shit.
Oh god. Oh man. Yeah. I missed the guy. I'm gonna go visit him soon. I'll be like, let me see how much richer you are now. Let me see what all those
clearance.
I was gonna say, hey, let me see what all those Colgate stocks your parents bought you back in the day that I made fun of. Oh god. All right, here we go. We got another fucking regular. Our good old friend Gomer Kyle 79. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Happy May the 4th, guys. I'm watching Empire Strikes Back and the Spaceballs." That's badass.
Nice.
Dude. I worked all May the 4th, so I didn't fucking get to enjoy nothing of Star Wars. And even if I had the day off, I probably wouldn't get to enjoy nothing new except for the Mandalorian of Star Wars, because everything else Kathleen Kennedy has set her fucking claws on has fucking been shit. Uh, but anyways, I missed your last video. I've been busy. I will go back and comment. I love you guys. We love you too. I think I'm done with new Marvel and Disney Star Wars. Yeah, exactly. Snyder left the Joker. We live in a society part out as well. Yes, he did. Fucking dick. You already made a 4-hour movie. You couldn't put another fucking 10 minutes. Yeah. We talked about that. The Green Lantern shit should have been in there too. I don't give a shit. He says, you guys are awesome. I'm trying to send folks your way. Hey, just don't send it to my house, dude. I don't want people knocking on my door in the middle of the fucking night. He said, cheers and puff give. I'm trying to beat Robo. I'm following behind. Number 2. Oh, yeah, that cartoon is probably America Bad. Yeah. Hey, Gomer, you're a fucking badass, dude. Thank you very much. Like I said, man, if you miss some videos, we know you're working, bro. It's all good. You don't have to apologize for shit. Not everyone's gonna always watch our videos, you know. We're all grown men. You know. Cheers, Gomer, Kyle. Born in 1979. Really shit, bro. And don't worry about Robo. One of these days, I'm gonna like pay for both of you motherfuckers to come down here and fight to the death. To see who's the #1 fan. and I got my money on you because, you know, you sound tougher. Nah, I'm playing up there. None of that shit. I don't mean any of that. I'm just fucking around. I'm drunk and high. Gomer, Kyle, once again, cheers to you. Double drink to you, bro.
Double drink.
That means you too, kick it. Alright.
I'm trying.
And last, but once again, most certainly never least, Robo Iger. Motherfucker, and he goes, you guys are the shiznit. And he fucking put the letters apart because I'm pretty sure if he would have put it together, this comment would have been flagged or something. I'm sure he got smart there. He goes, I hope Google doesn't block this comment. Yeah, well, they didn't, dude. You figured it out. Good job. Thanks for the amazing shout out. I love the Guyver, and it's freaking amazing. You guys know about that stuff too. Yeah, man, we know about Guyver, and of course I recognized it there on your avatar, so that's why we put that in the background. We're putting it right now too. This channel is awesome, dudes. I think they'll totally use the Eternals to bring mutants. Yeah, that's our theory. And hey, if you all send me a 6-pack of beer as a prize, I wouldn't mind it at all. Cheers, my dudes. You know, we're going to look into it, whether we can mail alcohol. And who knows, maybe one day you might just get a 6-pack of really shitty beer. There's this beer that used to sell at Walgreens. It was called Big Flats.
Oh my God.
No, beer. Okay, Big Flats back in the day was literally the cheapest beer on the market. It was 25 cents a can, so a 6-pack would cost you fucking. No, it wasn't a 25 cent. It was literally $1 a can, $1 a beer. So a 6-pack would cost you $6 at Walgreens. Walgreens went into selling their own beer.
Cheaper than that, bro. I think it was $4.25.
It was cheap for a 6-pack.
It was cheap as fuck.
And it tasted like ass. It was the most disgusting fucking thing in the world. But
it'll get you there.
If you fucking gutted it out, and I'm talking you drank about this much of the can, you were already good. And that's the first beer, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That was the first beer.
Gave you the worst fucking hangover, bud.
Yeah. Robo, cheers to you, motherfucker. And who knows, maybe someday you might get a 6-pack of beer. We'll figure. We'll look into it.
Yep.
Thank you all for whoever likes and subscribe our videos and watches. Tell your friends. We appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get this shit on the road.
All right.
There was a couple trailers that dropped today, dudes. And we'll go into the first one that basically showed nothing. Stranger Things 4. They showed a teaser trailer. Some fucking, I don't know, 50 second piece of crap. That showed nothing. It just showed a bunch of kids playing games in robes, and you're supposed to know these kids they're experimenting on, I guess. And we also
Wait,
see.
they're experimenting?
Do you not? I mean, have you watched Stranger Things? You asked. Do you not know that 11 is some
No, I
some
mean
little
like they're
girl?
experimenting with drugs because they're at that age.
No, with
Oh, okay.
Stranger Things. You asked. You see the
Okay.
doctor? I mean, have you watched the show? You're
I
fucking.
have, I have. I just didn't see the last season. It didn't caught my eye. I wasn't as interested. I'm not as invested.
It's all about the backstory of 11, where she comes from. They were always experimenting on these
Mm,
kids, and because they had powers and shit. And so there's more kids than just her, dude. It was getting into X-Men territory, which
yeah,
which to me I
yeah,
was all
yeah.
like, no, they shouldn't have. But they only did it for 2 episodes, and then
Mm,
they kind of went back to the story, and I was like,
mm,
okay, that's better. But I don't know. I feel like they're gonna go back into that territory now because they're
mm.
showing a bunch of kids who are being kept there, and it's almost like this is a flashback because this is in the past. You think they're gonna deep fake Millie Bobby Brown and make her young in these
I
scenes,
don't know, because
or do you,
that's the thing. Like
or
they already so grown up.
exactly. Or do you think this is something that they filmed and just like we're gonna use this later, but let's film it?
Mm,
Do you think they were that
maybe.
smart? You think they were that smart?
I don't know if they were that smart, but
Honestly, I've seen the last 3 seasons. I don't remember
hmm
them because it takes too long from each one. And to be honest with you, every time a new season comes out, I go back and I watch it from the beginning again to remember. Uh,
yeah,
this is season
that's the
4.
thing.
I don't think I want to watch 3 seasons
Yeah,
again. And I already kind of my memory's kind of
and they
faded.
don't do the recap. I don't
No, they
remember if
don't.
they do the
I
recap.
don't. I don't remember.
Fuck. Because
It
like
doesn't
I've
matter.
only saw up to season 2. I saw a little bit of season 3, but it wasn't that interested. I think I only saw like 3 episodes, and I was like, I guess.
Well, I mean, look. The point is, the story was getting too convoluted, and to me, it kind of always seemed like they were writing it as they go along.
Mm, oh, I see what you mean.
So
Like old school TV.
maybe they won't show her face in these flashbacks. Like right now, they don't show any kid's
Yeah.
face. They don't even show Eleven's face. They only show her eyes. And the doctor, they don't even show him. They show the back of his head.
Yeah. Uh,
This is just a
I
this
would
is
have to
just a
see
teaser.
another trailer to see if
Yeah.
I'm gonna be liking it or not. And if I do like the trailer, then I'll watch the rest of season 3 and get caught up with season 4, I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, it was a teaser and they showed nothing. So we're gonna move on to another trailer that actually was fucking better. And this is actually the final trailer for A Quiet Place 2. A Quiet Place, for those of you who don't know, is a spin-off of The Office. This is what happens to Jim. And this is out of context because you have to watch part 1 first. So Jim ends up divorcing Pam and he meets this other girl and he has a bunch of kids and they move out into the country and shit. Out in Pennsylvania and whatnot. There's a bunch of spin-offs from The Office. There was another one that it was like, what's his name? Roy? You know Roy? What happened to him after he finally got over Pam? He went and married some girl, and then his son turned into a superhero that has superpowers because he kind of like the Superman. No, there's a lot of spin-offs. Uh, yeah. Anyways, this is another spin-off, Quiet Place Part 2. Directed by John Krasinski, whatever, Jim from The Office. Yeah.
Krasinski.
Yeah, and he also stars in it in a flashback in the beginning. They show him because if you didn't watch the first one, the fucking father, which is Jim from The Office, died in the first movie. And this is
Spoiler alert.
yeah, and this is his. He directed the last one, Jim, and this is him, John Krasinski, directing the second one as well. There's a bunch of kids playing outside screaming. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why kids scream. I used to do it too. I hate myself now. I understand why my neighbors used to get mad at me. Um, but yes, uh, I can't wait to see this movie. I'm not gonna go to the theaters. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go get COVID. Fuck you all. Uh, I'm not. Uh, but I am gonna use my VPN and get this as soon as I can. It's gonna be legit.
I think this is the first time I'm gonna do that. Because I'm not gonna go to the theater either. But I mean,
Look, I bet you 3 months. 3 months, it'll be in cinemas. This movie was supposed to come out last year, just like every other fucking movie, and then they moved it to March, and now they moved it to May 28th, I think. You know, so
yeah,
3 months, it'll be out in digital.
yeah. You know how long it takes. It's not like back in the day we had to wait a year and a half to get it on
Yes.
VHS.
We used to wait a year and a half to get on some fucking square, rectangular, fucking thick ass brick that would break, and you have to wind it and shit. Mm-mm. And the more you watched it, the worse the film became, and you start seeing lines on the actual picture of it. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember. And sometimes you would see porn in it in the middle of the movie. And you're like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, that's when people would fuck with it and splice it. I never got to see it, but I heard, like, you know, it's like urban legends and shit. Anyways, we're gonna move on here, man. Let's keep going. Let's get going with some DC. Fucking, some news.
The District of Columbia.
Yeah, there's a lot of, they want to become a state, apparently. I don't give a shit. I thought they were a state. What the fuck are they living in the country and they're not even a state? It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, we're not gonna get into it. So we're gonna talk about the Black Superman movie that Warner, you know, we already know it. Green lit it. They announced it on Henry Cavill's birthday that they're gonna do a Black Superman movie instead of
Happy
him.
birthday, bitch.
Yeah, happy birthday, motherfucker! You're out. You and the whole Snyder squad. You're out. Walter Hamada. Mwah. He said, "Fuck you guys." He's out. Anyways, apparently now, J.J. Abrams is out. The people over at Warner Media are saying that they are looking now for a black director to helm this movie, because putting J.J. Abrams in to direct a Black Superman movie is tone deaf. And I agree. This fucking idiot. I don't think he would do something super offensive. Not on purpose, but because he's a dumbass. And he doesn't realize.
Well, he's used to making movies that look like the 80s movies, so you know how the 80s were.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and plus, then the movie's gonna have nothing but lens flares. I'm gonna be blind by the time I finish seeing this fucking movie. I'm not even gonna tell that the Superman is black because all I see is white lights. Or blue lights. I'm like, a blue Superman. There's a blue Superman.
oh shit, I'm gonna see you there convulsing.
Having seizures because I see blue lights everywhere. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, you know, I don't know why they couldn't ask a Mexican director to direct a Black Superman movie. We're brown.
I guess it costs too much nowadays.
Really? Robert Rodriguez is asking for $100 million.
Oh, he's not Mexican, bro. Robert Rodriguez is not Mexican.
No, he's pretty white, like our friend that was rich when we were young. He's a white Mexican. That's what we call white Mexicans. You know, where you have the last name, but we know damn well that last name is not in your blood, motherfucker. You got like Davis running through your blood, or fucking Washington. No, not Davis. You got Washington flowing through your fucking blood. Anyways, yeah, what do you think of this? They said J.J. Abrams still gonna produce. He's putting his money in for this fucking movie, but he has no longer the director.
I don't think he even wanted to do it, to be quite honest with you.
You
I don't see any interest in him.
You think he just wanted a Superman
DC
movie? Maybe he just wanted to try again to do a good Superman movie, and then they told him, okay, but it's gonna be this, and he said, well.
Yeah, I guess he just wanted another patch on his fucking jacket or something. I don't think he was that interested in it. I think look, J.J. Abrams is not that hot nowadays, to be quite honest with you. What was the last good movie that he did?
Honestly, and people are gonna fucking bitch and talk shit in the comments, and by all means, go right ahead. Force Awakens. I will never take anything away from Force Awakens because it's set up really good plots that were never followed.
Mm-hmm. You're right. But how long ago was that?
A long time ago.
If
they would have followed the things they hinted at in the first movie, the trilogy would have been awesome. But all three movies are completely different, and they're all doing their own things. I don't even want to talk about it because it pisses me off. Fuck you, Kathleen Kennedy. Fire Kathleen Kennedy. Show me that fucking hashtag right now. All right.
All right.
Anyways. Yeah, no more lens flares. J.J. Abrams, go sit at home and just give us money. We'll make the movie. You're out, son of a bitch. We're done. Anyways, there's no more. Let's move on to some other DC movies. Another movie that was green lit was the Joker,
Mm-hmm.
Part 2. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, not Jared Leto. Jared Leto said it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker was green lit to have Part 2 made. This just happened this week.
Is that even real though?
Yeah. Oh
Dude,
yeah.
Okay, so the director said he is not interested in making a second movie.
And fuck him. They
And
can just
Joaquin
get another
Phoenix,
director.
I don't think he wants to do a second one.
He will. He will once they choose a director that he approves.
Well, we'll see. That's
Look,
interesting, man.
look,
Because
Warner-
I saw that as a one-time thing. It was a good enough movie that I
Yes.
was like, I'm okay
and
with
it
one
should
movie.
it should just be a one-time thing. But dude, who's running the show up there in Warner Media? It's Walter Hamada and a bunch of fucking people, and Sarnoff, and a bunch of people who honestly don't know shit about comics or how to or the thing. They probably don't watch channels like this at all. You know, I'm pretty sure Disney and Marvel, and they do because
they're just looking at numbers.
Yeah, they are. They're just looking at numbers, and they're looking at the wrong numbers. They're not looking at their own numbers. They're looking at Marvel's numbers. We got to do this because they're doing it. We got to do this because they're doing it. No, you idiots. Look, what brought you money was the Snyderverse. Why don't you do it? And you know, and they're trying to keep all that on the download too. They're trying to not tell people that the Snyder cut was actually a success and it brought a lot of people to the HBO network and that it's actually made them money. And they're trying to downplay it because they still want to do their own thing.
Yeah. And I mean, the fact that the Joker was so good is because the story was good, the director was good, the actor was goddamn, he was fucking good, and it did good, but that doesn't mean everyone's gonna want to make it again. And if they don't want to make it again, and the executives want to make it again, it's not gonna be the same fucking movie then, or as successful. You know,
well,
they're gonna do something weird.
So it's
gonna do the backstory of him or some shit.
No,
I don't know.
I mean, this is a sequel. It's gonna continue with this story. What happens after? I don't know, man. Yeah, I have my quips about it. I mean, I honestly think they shouldn't do this movie.
I'll take this with a grain of salt. As soon as I hear Joaquin Phoenix saying like, "Well, we're in the middle of a conversation," I'll be like, "Okay, this is for real."
You know when you'll know for sure? DC fandom. Because at the very least, they'll put a logo and say it's coming. It's in.
Yeah, but I won't see it if it's not fucking Joaquin Phoenix.
Well, yeah, no one will.
Yeah.
If Joaquin Phoenix is not on board, you really think they're gonna go through with this? No, they're not.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not really the sequel. It's something else. It's another movie.
But
it's another Joker movie.
What if he says yes? Are you still gonna go see it? Are you gonna be happy that they're making a Joker Joaquin Phoenix sequel? Continuation?
I do trust on Joaquin Phoenix's decision of making movies. So maybe.
Yeah,
I still need to know
because he just
director.
doesn't do every movie. That's why we don't see him a lot in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He waits to see. I'm like, he's very picky about the scripts he chooses.
Yeah, of course. You have to if you want to be a good actor.
Well, if you're taking that route, if you're trying to become some kind of legitimate, if you just want to make money, Dwayne Johnson it up and be in every motherfucking thing they offer you, motherfucker. It's all about the money, dude. If I was in Hollywood, you'd see me in every movie in the background. For real.
Yeah.
I would take any role. I'll be the janitor. Fucking you. You need me to look more Mexican?
Smiling.
You need me to look more Mexican? Let me go stand outside in the sun for fucking 10, 20 minutes. Así, señor. Where's my check? I want my direct deposit now, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. Anyways, we're going to move on to some other DC fucking news. And this is, it's a leak. Everyone's reporting this is a leak, but it's really not a leak. This is from an upcoming, and I'm guessing this is probably going to be shown in the DC fandom, but it looks like one of these behind the scenes where they have the director talking about the movie, and they also have Zoe Kravitz talking about the movie, And then they show this scene, these scenes with Catwoman and Robert Pattinson's fucking Batman. And so here we go. We got this. We got the first look, official video of Catwoman, and she doesn't look like Catwoman. What a surprise!
Yeah.
The only movie Catwoman has ever looked like Catwoman was the Michelle Pfeiffer, Tim Burton movie. None of the other Catwomans in any of the movies look like Catwoman.
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
I'm not hating it. I love this chick.
Yeah, well, I'm not hating it either because obviously this is supposed to be a more grounded movie in reality.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, this guy's dressed like a bat. She couldn't just dress up like a cat.
Yeah.
Man, I just think they took the easy way out because they could have at least said, try to make her look like a cat.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, she has that little thing over, and you can see like the fold here, so it looks like little ears.
And what do you think those things are? What do you think she's wearing? What do you think those are underneath her?
She's just wearing a beanie, like that shitty beanie, you know, where they didn't like. It's like a square, and she put it on, and where the stitches are, you see little fucking, little ears. It's like where it folds, where it got stitched.
Yeah, but look, she's crawling around pretending to be a cat. You might as well make yourself an own costume like this other asshole who's looking like a bat.
Yeah. I just don't like the fact that she's wearing high heels. If you're gonna be like a burglar, why are you wearing heels?
That doesn't make any sense.
Like,
grounded in reality.
You're right. Yeah.
You're right.
That's the only thing I didn't like. Everything else, all right, fine. Maybe she's in the early stages of becoming Catwoman. And then she gets a freaking a better suit or whatever.
A cow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see what this Patterson, Mr. Patterson, or Paddington, or Pattinson, or whatever. We'll see what Mr. Twilight does with this Batman.
Paddington Bear.
Yeah, Paddington.
Paddington.
We'll see what Paddington does with the Batman. And we'll see what Matt Reeves does with this fucking movie. Yeah, we'll see. But one thing that we did see, finally, this fucking, I think it was over the last weekend, man. We're kind of late on this, but we don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're late on this, but we don't give a shit. We talked about this a long time ago anyways. We talked about it before the video was out, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Disney fucking invented a lightsaber. We were talking about it, that this was for the investors, and only they saw the video. And it wasn't even, it was not even the video that we're seeing right now. It was the actual CEO of the Disney parks, and he pulled this thing out, and everybody who was watching, the investors were like, what the fuck is that? Is that real? They were like, what the fuck? And the descriptions made it sound like this was the real fucking deal. Like Disney fucking did it. They made a lightsaber. And it's gonna be selling for like $1,500 in their fucking parks and shit. We finally see it, and I gotta say, man, I'm fucking disappointed. This ain't a real lightsaber. This is a hilt with a thing that fucking pops out of it.
Of course, it's a. What you wanted the real thing?
No, but I wanted a light or a beam. I didn't want fucking something that...
A retractable device.
Some penis that grows.
Retractable.
Some fucking penis that gets hard and grows and lights up.
Now, what do you...
Some
what
fucking
do you think
dildo.
It's obviously plastic, right?
Probably. PCP.
Yeah.
Something's translucent because they have lights in there. Because there's a light in there.
Yeah. But it's a retractable. I think that from far away, you won't see the actual connections between like the little pieces.
If you're close,
I think it's.
Yeah, if you're close up, you'll see how
it blows air, and it blows like a balloon, like, maybe it's that, and that's how it retracts, But if you see it from near, side,
so you think it's just blowing air? It's blowing air the whole time, keeping it up. That would make sense because it would also do this, and it would look like if it's really vibrating like light.
Maybe it just blows it. Maybe it just blows it to actually retract, like, right?
The sound effect
and it stays there.
The sound effect is legit.
Well, did you see the base of it? The where you had it's big, it's chunky.
Yeah, yeah, it has to be.
So I'm guessing.
There's a big light in there,
Yeah.
reflecting all that shit up through it.
So I'm guessing it's like parts of plastic, right? And and there's like a thing that blows air to
I
it.
think it's 3 parts.
You know?
It's 3 parts.
Yeah.
It can't be little parts. It's 3 long
No,
parts.
no, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like, it makes sense. When I saw it, I was like, oh, maybe that's how they do it. Like, it's retractable. It's like pieces of plastic.
How
It
much do you
probably
think this
blows
fake
air.
piece of shit is gonna cost
200 no,
at a park?
300 bucks.
You think 300 in this economy?
Yeah.
How much does the other one cost right now? 200?
Wasn't it 100?
I tell you what, man. If you bang this against another one, they would break.
It's gonna fucking.
So why the fuck do I want to buy one if I can't fucking pretend I'm fighting with you?
Because it looks cool.
No, fuck that. I'm
It's
disappointed.
obviously not for kids.
If this was light, like the way I wanted it, like a
Yeah.
beam of light, it would have been cool because you could still pretend you're fucking fighting with your friends. This, what are you gonna do? Just hang it on the wall? Look, I have a dildo that glows.
J.J. Abrams was in the meeting and he's like, "Look, the best I can do is lens flare, so that's pretty good to me."
Something tells me Josh Wheaton had the blueprint for this shit. It was a fucking robot penis that fucking extended. And Digi's like, hey, remember that plan that Wheaton had? Maybe we can use that for a lightsaber. You're right.
Yeah.
It was a robot penis.
Dickatron 5.0.
There it is. Fucking Josh Wheaton, piece of shit. Yeah, that was Disney. Fucking lying to us. Making a real lightsaber. Fucking liars. Listen, I gotta get another beer, and I'm not even lying. Like, check it out.
Holy shit. He finished the beer.
It's out. So we gotta get beer. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Brand new motherfucking beer. What up, motherfucker?
What's up?
Where's your beer?
See, this is why I get the tall ones, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, doesn't matter. Fuck you.
My lazy
I'm
ass.
gonna talk shit. Alright, we got a lot of fucking Marvel news just coming up. The first one, and this was something that we talked about on the last video, is why the fuck was there no Blade mentioned in this amazing Phase 4 trailer they showed us? I mean, you only made a big deal about it at Comic-Con. You brought out the actor, you showed the goddamn fucking thing, and you fucking got everyone excited. And then you don't even show the goddamn logo at all, or the date. It's kind of shitty.
Why do you think that is? Do you think they want to mix this one with the other character who is also a vampire?
Morbius?
Morbius?
Maybe they're waiting to see.
Because they didn't show anything about him either.
Once again, Morbius is not being produced by Marvel Studios. This is a Sony movie. I guess supervised by Marvel Studios, but Sony's the one in charge and running the show and writing the script and choosing the direction of the movie. So maybe they're waiting to see.
So who has the rights for Blade? Is it Marvel? Or is
yeah,
it...
Marvel.
Okay.
Marvel. But Blade is not a Spider-Man character. Morbius,
I know that.
Even though Morbius is a vampire, Morbius did not come from Blade comic books. He came from Spider-Man comic books. Yeah. Because he's a different type of vampire. He's not the type of vampire that Blade fights. Blade fights actual vampires. This guy is kind of mutated himself into a some kind of creature that you consider to be a vampire, but he doesn't bite you and suck blood. He has these fucking suctions where they fucking grabs you like disgusting looking things, and that's where he sucks blood out of. It's disgusting.
Like a leech?
Yeah, like a leech. But I think maybe they're waiting to see how Morbius does with the fans to maybe incorporate him. But they just.
Do you really think they're gonna wait on Sony?
Well, this is the excuse that they're using right now. They're saying that Marvel doesn't want to jump the gun on Blade. They're taking it really serious. They're looking for the right people for it, director wise, and cinematographer wise. They're looking for the right
Uh-huh.
people. Um, that the production start was supposed to be July 2022. Uh, it
Mm-hmm.
is now pushed back to September 2022, uh, which is only like another month, a month or two, which is not a big deal. But they did push it back because maybe I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe they something happened that they're all like, hold
Maybe the
on,
actor got fat.
no, this guy's legit, bro. Fucking, I'm telling you, Mahershala Ali, he's the shit, bro. He's only been in a few roles, and actually, now that
Yeah,
I
he's
think
really
about it,
good.
hang on, now that I think about it, in Luke Cage, he was the bad guy in the beginning when I was into it, and then they killed him within the first 2, 3 episodes. He died. The main bad guy of the story dies,
Mhm.
and then there's another bad guy, and that's when I stopped watching it. Um, I was watching it because of him.
See, I didn't even know that he was in that series.
He is. He's the bad guy in the
They probably
beginning.
killed him so he can get him for Blade.
Maybe. Either way, it doesn't matter because all those shows are retcon. They don't exist. They're moved to the Marvel Legacy section of Disney Plus. Nobody gives a shit. Just pretend they
Mm-hmm.
don't exist. All right.
Nah,
But
harsh.
yeah, we might not get Blade till 2023 or even 2024.
2024.
What do you think of all that shit?
Well, I mean, if they're working like Nintendo does, which they take for fucking ever
No, but
to
they're
give you
perfectionists.
something, but they're
They want
Prime
to. They want
stuff.
to give you quality. And yes, Disney. Disney tries to be about quality.
Yeah, of course. Who
They
doesn't like
they
quality? I fucking
fucked
do.
up on that lightsaber. That ain't quality. If I can't bang it against another lightsaber and it doesn't fucking if it fucking breaks, then
You
why the
know,
fuck do I
break
want
it
it?
the first fucking
Then
try.
why then why do I want it? What is a
I
lightsaber
tried to
for?
cut my door open with this, and it broke the second I
No,
tried.
it's not about breaking doors. It's about with your friend with another lightsaber, fucking having a duel.
Uh,
Nobody wants to
yeah.
fight with something that's gonna break.
Well, if it's Gorilla Glass, fucking like
No, no more lightsabers.
plastic.
That was in the. You know what? Fuck this. We're moving on. Fuck this blade and fuck the lightsabers. Oh, no, 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 no. We're moving on. Uh, since they changed the dates of stuff, we're gonna talk about another shit. They just suddenly changed the dates of things because Disney
hmm
doesn't give a fuck. They say fuck your schedule. You're on my schedule, motherfucker. You're so happy that every Friday you get to see the new episode? Well, fuck you. It's Wednesdays now, bitches. They move Loki up, and now he's premiering on June the 9th, Wednesdays, and every new episode's gonna be on Wednesdays. Why do you think Disney did this move?
Wednesdays, because people go out and get drunk on Fridays.
It didn't matter. We were still there at home watching
oh,
this.
oh yeah, because I don't go out and get drunk. I get drunk inside of their house.
People, people were
Uh,
still watching it.
yeah, yeah. No, I
Oh,
honestly,
waiting every Friday. Me
yeah.
waking up at 5 in the morning so I can download it with my VPN and then fucking watch it. Like, come on, man,
See, they're
everybody's
doing that
drooling.
ABC CBS kind of fucking thing where it's I
You know
forgot
that
even how it's called.
fucks with our schedule because we won't be able to report on it until Thursday.
We'll find a way.
Or we could, yeah,
Uh,
maybe we could Wednesday night.
you'll find a way.
Ah,
Yeah,
drunk, drunk on a Wednesday night. Oh well.
yeah. Oh shit. Well, I guess. Oh, chucks.
Yeah, well. If it's for the fans, this is for Gomer, Kyle, and fucking Robo, and Joan, and all you motherfuckers.
This is what we tell our family. You're drinking again. It's a show. We have to do
They're
it.
asking us to do this. I don't want to, but they're fucking. You don't understand.
uh, what do you call it? No, it's kind of like that. Must watch or must see TV. Wednesday nights at 10. Some shit like that. Like they're trying to do that kind of shit to appeal more to the family side of things. Uh, and not like to get more people into it now that they know that things are opening up again and people are gonna go out on a Friday night. They're not gonna be watching the shit. uh what do you think SNL would start until 11 when they're already drunk? you know, because they're already drunk. They're coming back home and they turn on the TV and that shit is on, even though it's shitty, you know, nowadays. But I think they're trying to appeal to the family side of things. You know, hey, it's Wednesday night. Everybody get in the couch. We're gonna watch Loki. You know, I don't know. I think that's why.
Well, I mean, they could do that on Friday nights and any night.
Yeah, but sometimes you have kids. Nah, nah, nah. I'm not gonna be here.
And
I'm gonna go out with my
do you
friends.
really think
Get high.
Loki is the type of show that families want to watch together?
It's Disney, bro.
Well, you're
It's
right.
Disney. And yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Loki is one of the best fucking characters that came out of the Marvel universe and was brought into the movies. When I first saw Loki in the movies, I thought this guy's good.
Here's the thing.
Like
Here's what
he's a good
happened.
actor.
Here's what happened. Okay, because I personally think Loki was supposed to remain dead. You know, or something. Like I didn't think I didn't
Mm-hmm.
think they were gonna follow up on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I might be wrong because I don't even remember the end of credit scenes. I don't know if the end of credit scenes actually showed Loki. It might have, and if it did, then I'm wrong
Yeah,
about it. Then I'm
they
probably
showed
wrong about it.
Loki taking the Tesseract, and he went. Whoop.
Oh, you're right. You're right. And he was that other guy. Never
Yeah.
mind. You're right. No, it doesn't matter. The point is that I was trying to say is that I don't think Marvel knew how good of an actor
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston was.
And how good of a character this is too.
No,
You know.
he's a good character, but no one would have been able to play it as good as he does because
Yeah.
he is legitimately a very good actor.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's amazing. I love him, man. Every
Yeah.
movie. But you know what's crazy about this show is that this is still not the Loki that we've grown to love. This is the Loki that didn't. This is the Loki that didn't go through any of the events from Ragnarok with Thor and
Yeah.
became his brother and decided to sacrifice himself to try to save Thor, but instead
Mm-hmm.
this is a Loki that's still a bad guy and wants to double cross and he's evil. Like, or maybe that's the way Loki's always been. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I think in the movies, he develops his character to be more not sensitive, but like more aware of what things are, you know, and what's going on. So in a sense, he seems to be a better person, you know. But in this Loki is still the menacing Loki that we saw from the beginning.
yeah,
So he's still gonna be doing
he can
shitty
kill.
stuff.
Yeah, he can kill if he wants. You know what's
Yeah.
crazy is
So
because
what?
so there's a scene, where he's gonna pretend to be BD Cooper,
Yeah.
and he jumps out of the airplane, and he says, "Heimdall, you better be ready," and he jumps out. So Heimdall, we know Heimdall died. We saw
Yeah.
him. We saw him dead there, fucking before he teleported the Hulk out of there. He died.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's time displaced, then or back in time, wherever the fuck DB Cooper, it was in the 70s or the 60s when it happened. Heimdall's
Yeah.
still alive, so we're gonna see in this fucking show Idris Elba as Heimdall,
Yeah.
and maybe even Chris Hemsworth as Thor, because if he gets
Yeah.
teleported like that, they're taking him back to Asgard, and he's gonna see
Yeah.
his brother, and he's gonna see fucking Idris. He may even see fucking Anthony Hopkins as fucking
Mm-hmm.
Odin. We may see
What is that?
characters. Think about it, bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
that
yeah.
whole scene.
I mean, this whole show is gonna be about him and traveling in time, right? And we have
Through
the
no,
time
well, not
cops.
not through time. Well, yeah, I guess through time or different fucking
Yeah,
realities. And
could
not
be
to mention,
realities too. Yeah,
I mean, there's a fucking scene in this whole fucking trailer where it looks like he's talking to Natasha, bro. I'm about to hit
yeah,
it. I'm about to pause it here in a little bit. Uh, and it might not even be in this trailer. It might be in another trailer. I fucked up. Yeah.
yeah.
But there's a scene where it looks like he's fucking talking. Yeah, it's not in this trailer. This is the most recent trailer I'm showing. There's a
Mm-hmm.
scene where it looks like he's talking to Natasha,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Black Widow, in a planet that's purple and it's fucking being destroyed or some shit's falling from the sky.
Yeah.
And I paused it and I looked at it and it really does look like it. will we see Scarlett Johansson in this fucking movie?
And that's what when the first trailers came out, they thought, no, it's not Scarlett Johansson. This is gonna be girl Loki. She looks like fucking Scarlett
She's
Johansson.
wearing, and
Yeah.
I'll find a picture and I'll put it here. But she's
Hmm.
wearing a fucking
The same
the
outfit that she
outfit.
wore
Yeah,
last time.
she's wearing the same
Yeah.
outfit. Oh.
But I think it's gonna be the time cops. I don't know how the name of their agency is.
The
But
AV, yeah, it doesn't matter. AVW, some bullshit.
AVTV, some shit like that.
Yeah.
They're trying to work with Loki so they can fix some stuff.
They set the
And they're
timeline.
telling him
By
Yeah,
him taking
yeah.
by him taking the Tesseract, what he did
Mhm.
was that he broke the timeline, the main
Yeah.
timeline of the MCU. That's what they're gonna
Mhm.
call the golden timeline, or the sacred timeline. I think they're call it the sacred timeline, the correct one. By grabbing that and disappearing, he then caused multiple realities. So a lot of different effects happen, and a lot of different realities happen because he took
Yeah.
that. So then we have like, I don't know, 7 different versions of Loki's that took the
Mhm.
damn thing, and each one did a different thing. And so
Yeah.
we're probably gonna see that.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna
And
travel into each
I don't think they're gonna.
reality.
If you think about it, he didn't break the timeline. Tony Stark and the rest of the Avengers
Yeah,
broke the timeline
Because
when
they're
they
the ones who
went
are
back.
fucking around with shit that they
Yeah,
shouldn't have been
exactly.
fucking around with.
But they can't blame anyone anymore because Tony Stark is dead.
And here,
Right?
here is how they fucked up with all of that. All they had to do was travel back in time,
Mhm.
and it had to be Tony. Travel back in time, and Tony go somewhere where he's gonna run into himself, and he knows that there's no one around, and explain everything to himself. Because only Tony Stark would believe himself, and then he would tell him, "Go get me the shit, and then I'll
Mhm.
bring it back to you."
But it's Tony Stark. Do you think Tony Stark is gonna believe Tony Stark?
Yes! He could
I don't
say,
think so.
"Hey, remember what happened to us when we were 5 years old? Our dad did this, and you felt this." Yes, he could convince himself. Tony would convince himself, bro.
I don't
Because
know.
look
If
what
I s-
happened. Look what happened with Steve Rogers. Steve right away, with his mind, his military training. There can't be another me. This is, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Tony,
Exactly.
Tony, yes, but Tony can also talk. So Tony would
Yeah.
talk to himself, and Tony would convince himself that this is
Exactly.
real. Or Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner could have gone and talked to himself, but at the same time,
Mhm.
at that time, he was the Hulk.
Yeah.
He would have been hard to trust. Tony's the most likable. If they would have, they would have just done that justice. We're running into.
I think it was. Yeah.
We're talking about shit that doesn't matter.
It's interesting though.
The Loki, we're gonna watch it. We'll talk about it when it comes out. If there's spoilers, well, damn well we're gonna fucking talk about it. But here we go. Fucking Sony, and really Sony, because at this point, I think Marvel says, you know what? We're going back to Orlando. We're going back to headquarters. Y'all do whatever the fuck you want, you idiots. Sony is trying everything they can to stop the leaks from No Way Home. What the fuck are you gonna do, bro? We already know because of Mr. Alfredo Molina, internet sensation and brand new leaker, said in an interview that Dr. Octopus is coming back, and that it's the same Dr. Octopus from that universe, and that they're gonna deep fake him to look young, and that he's not gonna do fucking stunts because all he's gonna do is this and shit. So he brought it out, and that he didn't die. So I mean, he fucking leaked it. And then we saw pictures from the idiot stunt double of Andrew Garfield. I can tell you, he probably got fired already. They got a brand new stunt double for Andrew Garfield. But the idiot stunt double fucking goes ahead and posts a picture of himself on the set, dressed like Spider-Man. You know?
It doesn't get better than that. I mean, like, as far as fucking proof.
And then we
But
go
proceed.
to internet sensation and leaker, or Roger. Was it Roger Beta? I might be saying it wrong.
I don't know.
It was Roger Beta. Because it wasn't Rodi Martin this time around. And you know what? Just because I don't want to sound like a fucking douche, and I probably am already showing the correct shit here, but I know I got this fucking dick here. Uh, it was Roger Pera.
Okay.
I made a huge mistake. Uh, Roger Pera, who fucking went on a fucking podcast and said that yes, he was gonna dub the. He has always dubbed the voices for Tobey Maguire in all the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. And he said that yes, they're gonna call me and I'm gonna dub the voices for this Spider-Man movie too for Tobey Maguire. Fucking idiot. So left and right, they're firing. Disney and Sony are firing people left and right because they're fucking being fucking dumbasses. We know William Dafoe is in this, and he's gonna be the Green Goblin. We know Andrew Garfield's in it, and we know fucking Tobey Maguire is in it. But Andrew Garfield is taking it a step even further. I don't even know why this guy's getting an interview right now. He doesn't have any movies or some shit. Oh wait, there's a movie coming out in a while from him. I forget what it's called. It's kind of trippy.
Oh yeah. It looks trippy. It's weird.
It looks trippy. Something about some internet sensation and shit. He's got 300 million views in 3 seconds. He lives in San Francisco with his mom. Fucking doesn't pay rent. He's got 50 million subscribers and shit. 300,000 views within the first 5 minutes. Post videos every fucking 3.5 hours. Yeah, it's a weird movie. Go watch it. So, yeah, he's getting interviews, and he goes on this interview, and they start asking him about Spider-Man No Way Home. And look, I've already heard this. He's already heard this. We're gonna play it for you here for a little bit, and just let you fucking just hear it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
I don't know how to bring up the Spider-Man stuff because obviously I don't even want to like ruin anything if there is something to ruin, except to
there isn't anything to ruin, bro. I had to just quickly just cut you off. There's nothing to ruin.
Really?
Like it's so crazy to
it's just gotten out of hand. This is all bullshit,
dude. It's fucking hilarious to me because it's like because I do have this Twitter account and I see like how often like Spider-Man is trending and it's like people freaking out about a thing, and I'm just like, guys, like,
oh, no.
I wish I could just like be able to speak to everyone and say like,
how did this take off? Because you are.
I recommend that you chill. Like, listen, I can't speak for anything else apart from myself.
Sure.
Like they might be doing something, but then ain't none. Like I ain't got a call. So like.
Okay. Well, that makes my life easier. Okay, no, that's good. That's unequivocal.
You know what it feels like, though? It feels like, because this hasn't come up yet in an interview, but like, do you ever play the game Werewolf?
No.
Or Mafia?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know that game? I think it's kind of similar, where it's like you're convincing everyone that you're not in the Mafia.
Right.
Like, I feel like I'm in a game of fucking Werewolf or Mafia, where I'm like, I'm not the werewolf. I promise you, I am not the werewolf. And everyone's like, you're the werewolf. You're the fucking werewolf. Look at him. He's like, he's doing.
Okay, so for the record, my friend, on a stack of whatever you have there, you are not, as of this taping, in or have any knowledge of being in the next Spider-Man movie.
I feel like I feel like I like, haven't I just said that?
You have. I just want to get really clear. I want this is the unequivocal yes/no answer.
I did not get a call.
Maybe they shot you guerrilla style, like in Mainstream on the street.
Like in Mainstream. Listen. I would have gotten a call by now. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Look, I don't want to rule anything out. Maybe they want to call me. Maybe they're gonna call me like and say like, hey, people want this. Like, I don't want to like say
they're testing the waters.
Maybe they're like, yeah, doing like a market research.
Make sure you go follow this guy, patreon.com. Happy, sad, confused. You can watch the full interview and subscribe to his channel and all that bullshit. This guy's so full of shit.
He's a bad liar.
I mean, first of all, he goes, I wish I could just come out and say. And I'm like, you idiot! And then he changes what he just said. And he goes, I'm like, oh my God.
He's going to come out and say, well, I didn't say, I didn't get a call.
They came to my house.
I got an email. Yeah, exactly.
They came to my. They called my agent, not me.
Oh, I pranked you. I did it. And I was like,
they called me agent, not me.
Oh Jesus, I don't know, man.
You're full of shit, Andrew Garfield. You're full of shit.
Or or
And just like
he got
I
fired
feel
because
like
of his stuntman.
like when he asked him, 100%, you're not in the next Spider-Man 3 movie. I feel like yes or no, motherfucker. I feel
Yeah,
like
yes or no?
haven't I said it already? I
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
yes or no, motherfucker, you're in it. You idiot. You don't know how to
Drinking
lie.
water all nervously.
Dude, honestly, if fucking Marvel was paying me, I would just be like, no, I'm not in it.
Next question.
I never got a call. Fuck. I'd be celebrating spending my $100 million if they would have called
That
me.
analogy.
But they haven't
I
called
feel
me
like
at all.
I'm trying to convince everyone, and that's what you're trying to do in this interview.
Yeah.
Trying
yeah.
to convince everyone
That you're not. But you're not convincing nobody, you idiot. You're not even convincing yourself. You didn't even believe this fucking bullshit. Spider-Verse coming. Everyone knows it. Fuck everything. Oh, there's no surprises for this movie anymore. And you know, hang on. I'm gonna go back and talk about this. You know what they're probably gonna do? This is why we didn't get a fucking trailer in the goddamn announcement of the movies. We just got the Spider-Man No Way Home. You know why? Because they're gonna wait 1 month. They're gonna wait till November. They're gonna wait till November to show us the first trailer.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give us no teaser trailer. They're gonna wait until November to show us the first trailer. And it's not gonna have nothing about fucking Tobey Maguire or it's not gonna show nothing about the movie. Everyone's gonna be what? Like it's gonna be a good trailer. Like it's gonna be like a minute and a half, but it's not gonna show nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing relevance to even piece a story, and everyone's gonna be pissed about it. But it's okay, because I will probably still be able to bring everyone the entire movie spoiled 1 month before it premieres. I promise you that. And we'll be fucking we were in Mortal Kombat. We were fucking legitimately on the dot. And so were we on the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. And we're gonna be on this fucking movie, as well as fucking any movie we fucking do. Legitly.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's how we do.
Enough of this shit. We're gonna move on to some fucking Guardians shit. With James Gunn responding. You know this guy likes to tweet. You know, he's like 70 years old or whatever. But
He has no filters.
But he fucking uses Twitter. Anyways, he goes, Kane Richardson asks, will this be your last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, or will there be a number 4? And this guy says, I'm planning on it being my last. What do you think of this being James Gunn's last fucking movie?
I think 3 is a good number. 3 movies for the same type of what do you want to call it? Same team of people.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Part 2, I don't even like watching it anymore. I may have look. I watched it one time in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
I may have watched it completely, maybe in parts throughout the years. I don't even think completely. I may have just seen it in parts here and there, but I never saw it a second time complete.
Why do you think that is? Because I can agree with you.
Because all the jokes,
I've only seen
the jokes were forced. They weren't natural to me. That's how I saw it. I was all like,
no,
that's not funny. Like I honestly, I there was some stuff that was funny, but most of the movie I did not find funny. I was all like,
you know what
I was like, were they trying too hard? Like what happened? Like it didn't have the same, I don't know,
spark.
That it had in the first one. Like the
Yeah.
jokes were all forced.
Well, here's the thing that I was thinking about. I was thinking, I don't like this movie because I'm starting to think Star-Lord is an idiot. And he is.
Well,
he's a man-child.
Yeah, because he got taken away when he was a kid by a bunch of fucking aliens, and so he doesn't know nothing about being like humans.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about having a job or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
So I think that's why I didn't like the second part so much, because I started realizing more and more, oh my god, this guy's a dumbass. And then when I saw fucking the Avengers movie, like then I really thought, oh my god, this guy's fucking it up. Like really.
Yeah, that part
But
with Thanos.
yeah,
But you
yeah,
also have to think about everything. He's the literal man child. He
yeah.
lost
No,
his
I get
mom.
that.
He
I
lost
get
his
that.
girlfriend. You know, I don't know.
He's a broken man.
Yeah. No,
He's a broken man.
child. He's
Well,
not a
yeah.
man. He's a child.
Well, he's a man, but he's not developed.
Maybe they'll make him a man in this third movie.
That's what I think is gonna be the redemption. Like I want this to be the him trying to compare himself with, well, not this movie, but it's gonna be in Thunder. Um, that one he's gonna try to be a little bit more like Thor. You know, I
Yeah,
think
you're right.
he's gonna see him as a father figure in a way.
Yeah, a role
You
model.
know, a role model, yeah. So he's gonna be a little bit more. He's gonna open up his mind. And in the third
Yeah.
movie, in the James Gunn, the last movie, according to him, I think he's gonna be a better character, and that's where you end it. Like, that's a great character. Great, James Gunn did it. He redeemed himself from the last one. Perfect. He's done. If you guys want to make more movies about him, go ahead and do them. But this is my trilogy. I'm done. I think it's a good call.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because he also actually tagged right there at Pratt, and 6 others, maybe the rest of the cast, to let him know.
Yeah.
This will be my last one, bitches. So let's have fun. Somebody who just had an interview with the same cast is a Mr. Dave Bautista. And he had this with Digital Spy, and this is coming straight from comicbookmovie.com. You know what it is, bitches. Go over there if you don't if you don't know. But he talks about, like, he goes, I don't know what the script of the third film is, to be honest with you. No, because James Gunn has it in his house. He's not going to give it to you yet, you dick. Wait till you get on set. There was a script years ago that obviously is going to have changed because the whole direction of the Marvel Universe has changed. Well, yeah. You don't fucking write a script without asking Kevin Feige, ass. And then you wait until he tells you. Don't write it until February the 19th.
Yeah.
And make sure you have 2 gallons of milk before you start writing. There were talks for a while about Drax and Mantis film. What? It was really because it was James Gunn's idea. He really wanted to do Drax and Mantis. Yeah, buddy idiot movie. That's what it would have been. He laid it out to me. I thought it was such a brilliant idea. I haven't heard anything from the studio. Yeah, because the studio at Disney knew it was a bad idea. Nobody wants to see a movie about 2. Yeah, of course the studio's not gonna fucking call you back. It was a bad idea. Alright? Then he keeps going and he says, I don't think they're very interested. Or it doesn't fit in the way they have things mapped out. Oh yeah, because they have other plans. That's why James Gunn should go check with Kevin Feige first before he starts writing his little fucking movies. Yes. But other than that, I mean, as far as my obligations, I've got Guardians 3, and that's probably going to be the end of Drax. This motherfucker just told us that Gore the God Butcher is going to kill him. What do you think?
You think so?
I'm calling it.
You're calling it? All right.
He just said it.
Yeah.
I've got, as far as my obligations, meaning my contract, I've got 3 movies. And that's probably going to be the end of Drax. Meaning he probably saw the script and says, well, I'm dying in this one.
I think he's unlikely to be killed by him. Because
but he's
if you
dying.
think about it, well, maybe he dies.
He said the end of Drax. Not, my contract runs out. I'm waiting for a call, for an offer.
Yeah.
He didn't say that.
That doesn't mean that you guys get killed by the God Butcher.
He's already filmed. That means he knows what happens to his character.
Yeah, but he didn't say I got killed by whatever.
Well, that's true. That's true, because that would be in Thor. That would be in the Thor movie. But he's gonna die in the Guardians 3 movie.
Yeah, which is fine.
You're fine with Drax getting killed? Fuck it.
I mean, let's be honest here. Would you want to watch a fucking movie about Drax and Mantis? They're second characters, bro. They're not that funny by themselves.
Yeah. They're only funny because of the things they say to other people.
Exactly. So, unless you write a really fucking good script, but either way, they don't have a lot of weight on Guardians. They're just funny. But the thing is, it would be okay, I guess, if is that's just the end of Drax.
He dies. He dies in part 3.
Yeah.
Drax is gonna die, and Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3. Everybody, it has been confirmed by us.
By us.
By us. Get with it. We don't give a shit. We're gonna say it. We don't give a shit. Anyways, that's all the shit we have, man. If something pops up here in the next fucking few days, I don't know. We might not do it until Monday. I don't know. I want to have a good weekend. I don't have to fucking be editing fucking politically incorrect shit we say, bleeping stuff out.
And my God, was it a lot?
It was a lot tonight. Nah, it wasn't a lot tonight. There was maybe like one or two. I think maybe 1 or 2. No, it might have been nothing. Maybe 1. I don't know. I'll see in a little bit. All right, maybe I don't know. There might have been a few fucking things. But anyways, we've got no life advice for y'all motherfuckers tonight. I'm already really buzzed. If some shit comes up over the weekend, I don't know. We might do it on Monday. I don't know. I want to have a good weekend. I don't want to be editing. Like I said.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating myself at this point. Oh God. All right. Cheers, everybody. We'll catch you next time.
Guys.
You know what it is.